First of all, I like Africa. I really enjoy the land, the country, the wildlife, the beauty. This is one magnificent part of the world, I think. I've been coming here a long time, and I like it just as much as the first day I arrived.
For more than 15 years, American ophthalmologist Royce Hall has been a man with a mission, taking time out from his successful practice back home, restoring sight to the African people. His motivation? The fact that a staggering 6 million Africans are blind.
There were just many, many people who needed some help. And in particular, I was interested in going somewhere where I could help a few people, which otherwise would not be helped. Supa mzee. Supa, habari yako? Safi. The reason there are so many blind here is because there have been very few people here to work the problem. This child has had a penetrating injury. 1/2 of those 6 million people are blind from cataracts, which is something that we can correct, and correct quickly with very, very good results.
Royce Hall is credited with introducing intraocular lenses, tiny plastic implants, to patients in Tanzania in the late 70s. Now retired from his 20-year private practice and living in Portugal, he decided to set up and fund a hospital where Africans could benefit from state-of-the-art techniques practiced regularly in the developed world, but at a price the local people can afford. He chose Mondulai Ju, high in the mountains of Tanzania, as a site for his hospital because of the acute medical needs of the local Maasai.
They're very proud, independent people, and as a result, I feel they've been somewhat neglected. They have a lot of trauma, living in a rural, pastoral life existence, and they have to deal with tropical diseases as well, some of which are infectious and do affect the eye.
In February 1994, the Maasai entrusted him with the land to build the hospital. One of the first tasks was to build a 1-kilometer access road for equipment, supplies, and patients.
This is the road we had to build up the mountain to the hospital site, at which we will be at approximately 2,000 meters elevation. Therefore, it's relatively cool. We selected this because of doing a lot of surgery, and to do extensive surgery, it's almost impossible in a warm climate. Yeah, we have a few people here as patients. Unfortunately, they come even though the hospital is not complete and ready to really treat them properly. And they're coming not only with eye problems, they're coming with any general medical problem which they may have. Well, we can see her up at the hospital and give her some dawa. Okay. Okay?
When built, the hospital will be the only medical facility of its kind within a 200-kilometer radius, and Hall expects it to handle up to 3,000 eye operations a year. Through his African Vision Fund, equipment and lens implants worth hundreds of thousands of dollars have been donated, making this one of the lowest cost projects for delivering medical care in the world. Hall understands that when he leaves Tanzania for good, the hospital must run autonomously. The local Maasai are being taught ecological building techniques and will be trained to become paramedics, eye technicians, and hospital administrators. Tanzanian eye doctors will also be taught modern cataract surgery. It's been a long, tough, expensive road for Royce Hall, who set the construction budget at a relatively modest $150,000, which so far he has funded himself. But costs quickly escalated.
A few months ago, I finally stopped the project at a certain stage because I was very concerned about the budget. So had the Rolex money not come about, it's fairly certain that we would be proceeding at a much slower pace.
But now the Rolex funding will ensure early completion and improved facilities. Hall estimates up to 80% of eye diseases and all cataract sufferers can be cured. So far, he has helped thousands of Africans to see again, and soon, thanks to his initiative and perseverance, thousands more will be given back the treasured gift of sight.
This is what I want to do. I've always done more or less all of these things on my own. Now there was a realization that someone of significance, in my mind, recognized that what we were trying to do was really worthwhile.